think one of the things that kind of differentiates me from a lot of my friends here at West is I work constantly. I work every break that I have. I'm currently working 4, 5 jobs.
Just being tired. I can't even go out. I just stay home because I have to get up and work the next day.
Yeah, like my friends go away for spring break, or like my friends like, oh, like, you know, you should come away for spring break this year. Like, you should come away for spring break this year. I'm like, you know, I'm gonna try, you know. And I saved up a whole bunch of money. Like, I'm gonna go away. My senior year spring break, I have to go away. You know, like it's the last spring break I have, your last vacation you have, you know. And so I was talking to my friends, like, all right, I have $1,000. Like, what can I do with $1,000? My friends were like, well, that's not gonna let us stay at, like, you know, like the Ritz or something like that in South Beach, you know. Like, with $1,000, you can pretty much go, like, you can go places, but you can't go as far as, you know, my friends would want to go. My parents were like, oh, you want to go away to Mexico for 3 weeks? You know, here you go. You know, and so I ended up doing nothing because none of my friends that were here wanted to do something that I could do.
It's nice to bitch and moan with someone who understands. Because I feel it's nice to have some sort of feedback, so some sort of support, empathy, sympathy, whatever. I feel like people who are wealthy might not have the experience or the skills to deal with my bitching and moaning.
I've just kind of stuck to a group of like working class girls who are also Latina, so it's like there's a strong connection there, and I would definitely keep a lot of people arm's distance because of their class status. Not because it's like anything that they can help, it's just more of like I don't really feel comfortable, you know?
Because in trying to like maintain my grades, my social life, if you want to call it that, you know, has disappeared. Like I run into people that I haven't really seen. Like, you know, where do you go? Do you even go to Wesleyan? Like, I'm like, well, you know, like Wesleyan, like you go to college to get your degree. You go to college to learn. You don't go to college to socialize. The people that do that are the ones that, you know, like, who cares if I have a bachelor's degree? I'm only going to college because that's the next thing you do, not because I want to learn and want to become better, you know, at something.
I think it's just an issue to deal with after the fact. Like I know some really wonderful people who, in all honesty, their parents are very, very rich, and I love them and I adore them. But you know, I can't necessarily go out to dinner every week.
It limits like who your friends are, for sure, but it's made me like filter out a lot of people over the years. And I mean, I don't trust anybody who's not working class. Do you know what I mean? I can't like, who's not working class or low income, because I just don't trust you with like how I feel, what my political opinions are, what I get angry about, like what I get frustrated about, how I feel in class. Like I do not want to take a class with you if you're, you know.
What makes two people friends, you know, like can do opposites really attract, you know, like my roommate, her dad has his own practice and like he's a neurosurgeon, you know, like she drives a Land Rover, like it's everything in the world handed to her, and I'm just like, all right, well here's my shitbox Corolla, it only has 2 hubcaps, like working my ass off, you know, like I mean, but for some reason we're still friends. Is it maybe because like I idealize the kind of life that she lives, or is it because, you know, like she's actually my friend? And I spend a lot of time thinking about that, and I'm like, I'm a terrible person because I'm doubting my friendships based on, you know, how they are.